Hello, Long Branch Public School family. We're coming at you live from 540 Broadway here in Long Branch City. Happy to be here with you today, and I have some important updates and announcements for you. Let's start with registration news. So for families out there looking to register new children into our school district, please visit our webpage. On the top banner, it says registration, and it can guide you right through the process. There's a translation tab for every language you can think of right up there. So please just visit our webpage, take a look at registration, and that page is fluid. We're going to have more and more information available to you each and every day. We do have some news on grading. In case you haven't noticed, students, you weren't graded for the third marking period. So we are working on a solution for you. And this is really important because we want to make sure that the grades we assign in moving forward for third and fourth marking period are not only within our policy limits, but we want to make sure we're considering the uniqueness of each child's environment and support, which really varies right now according to where you live and your connectivity. So we really just kind of have a philosophy of no harm during this time because we understand how challenging it certainly is for everybody. So we're going to provide more information to you next week on specific procedures for grading for third and marking period. But remember, our no harm philosophy will certainly benefit everybody. We have some updates for transition grades. And when I talk about transition grades, I'm really focusing on our little kindergartners that were heading into elementary schools, for our fifth graders who were stepping up to middle school, for our kings and queens in eighth grade who were looking forward to moving on to high school, and then last but certainly not least, our seniors who are looking forward to taking on the world next year. Whether you're looking for a career or college bound, I just want you to know we're thinking about all of you, and we are certainly preparing to make sure we honor you in some way. So all those celebrations right now, there's numerous virtual conversations going on, and we are in the planning stages for each of those things, and they really depend upon current information at the time when we're ready. So an example would be we're looking at something virtual, but also something physical to complement that, if allowable, or potentially a blended approach if that's where the data is at that time. And we will make sure you're informed of that process, but I will tell you there's so much love around the process of traditions and celebrations that we're certainly going to come up with the right answer for all of you. I want to wrap up with a couple things here for our college-bound seniors. I know you're feeling out there, maybe a little alone right now. Make sure you're connecting with the right people right now. Make sure you're connecting with your guidance counselors. And this is important because you may be looking for scholarship opportunities. You might be trying to figure out about your university acceptance letter, or maybe even some questions about financial aid. Make sure you're connecting with our counselors because they are out there every day talking to students. So if you're a college-bound senior and you haven't connected with your counselor, please do so right away. And check out their webpage. There are so many resources available to you right now. Okay, I'm going to wrap up today our live session with some social media shout-outs. We are going to start with Facebook Live. Yes, Facebook for the old people like me. So we have the Leonard W. Conroe School just doing an awesome job on Facebook Live with their Brown Bear bedtime stories. Shout out to Principal Brown. Those stories are airing weeknights at 7 p.m. and they're great bedtime stories for early childhood and primary age children. So check that out. Awesome job. We also celebrated Earth Day this week, so I want to shout out on Twitter at greener_GLC. They had a STEM lesson, which the children were guided through taking recycled material in their home and creating bracelets. What a fun activity. So shout out there. On Instagram, we had a couple of people. We had LBMS_VPA just showcasing some awesome artwork from our students. And then we had _Coach Dev, who broadcasted a video of our middle school track team. And just the students were focusing on teamwork and gratitude. It was a really heartwarming video that you should all check out during this time. Well, listen, everybody, that's all I have for this week. It's a brief update. If you have questions, I know they keep coming in. Make sure you're connecting with your teacher and your child's principal. Next Friday, keep in mind, next Friday will be May, my friends. April's gone already. Look how quick it goes. For those out there celebrating Ramadan, I just want to say Ramadan Kareem, my friends. And to everybody else, just have a great weekend and go Green Wave.